Good morning, Bradwell. This is our view from our bedroom at the Shoulder of Mutton in the middle of the Derbyshire Peak District. Let us cork the French champagne. Whoa!
Oops.
It flew down there. That was a good one. Okay. So here is our Derbyshire breakfast. We're having a romantic breakfast in bed, and we've got pork pie, crackers, and English cheeses, and of course, our mimosas. The plans for today, we are gonna go out mooching around Derbyshire. The plan is to do some hiking on the moors to start, and then visit a really cool village called Castleton. So that's our day planned. Well, before we leave the village this morning, I thought we would have a closer look at the church that we can see from our room. Oh, actually the church doesn't look that old, you know, from the stone. Probably 1800s by the look of it. Yeah, it's not super old. If we look at some of the older graves, we should be able to have an idea of when the church was built. This memorial stone here, 1869. 1869, so the church was probably built in the early 1800s. The older the gravestone gives you an idea how old the church could be. All the gravestones look relatively modern, and by modern I mean, you know, 100 to 200 years old. Gonna head back and grab Rhonda, and we're gonna drive out onto the moors and do some hiking. That's the first. And we're back at the Shoulder of Mutton, and hopefully Rhonda's waiting in the car for me. Oh. Yeah, she's in there. Let's head off to the moors. What a nice view you can see for miles ahead, can you?
And the camera probably doesn't do it justice because you're not here, but wow, it's gorgeous.
It's so British, so English. Look at all the dry stone walls over there.
Gorgeous, eh?
Isn't that a beautiful view?
Stunning, absolutely stunning. Wow.
Well, here we are in the middle of the moors in Derbyshire. I just go for a mooch on the moors. There we go. Keep the gates shut because there's a lot of livestock around the moors, particularly sheep. I don't know what other wildlife we could encounter up here. Birds, obviously. Well, definitely sheep, probably cows. The moors are just covered, absolutely covered in heather. Well, I looked on the map, Google Maps, and I'm trying to hike to a viewpoint. There's some stacked rocks, and it's absolutely dead silent out here. Nobody else on this trail. I would say a big difference between government crown land in the UK and crown land in Canada, both of course owned by the government and they're public lands. If you're in Canada walking this kind of trail, you're going to see quads, ATVs, dirt bikes, whereas in the UK I don't think any of those types of transport are allowed on this type of crown land. You know, open moorland, I don't think you're allowed. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I don't think you're allowed quads and dirt bikes and such up on the moors in Derbyshire. I doubt very much whether you would be. Get to the viewpoint, check out the view, and then get back down to the car. The ground is really soft and muddy up here. Must have been a lot of rain recently. My boots are getting covered. Okay, we have made it. Yes, we have made it to the stacked rocks. Now just got to climb up on top and let's have a look what the view's like. I used to love this as a kid, clambering up and down rocks. I'll tell you, it's a lot harder now. Almost fell. It's a lot harder these days. How do these rocks end up like this, eh? Stacked, like they're just stacked in the middle of the moors. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some kind of plinth here. Land and this viewpoint and many acres are being donated by a generous family to the National Trust. The stacked rocks, that was my goal. Oh, I don't know if I dare go up top. I'll fall. Knowing me, I will fall. Believe it or not, I do tend to be a little bit clumsy, so yeah, we'll see. I wonder if I can get an easier way around. Let's have a look this way. Yeah, if we were caught out in a storm, could definitely take shelter underneath the rock here. And get up here. Oh, oh. Well, that was one try gone. Oh. Dark cave down there. And I made it. I am literally on top of the stacked stones. Look at that. Yeah, that view behind me. Not spectacular, but beautiful anyway. It really is. Natural moorlands of England. That's awesome. This was enjoyable. Lovely. Okay. Back we go. Well, goodbye, rocks. It was good to stand on you anyway. It's a lot easier going downhill already. Definitely easier going downhill. And there we are, back at the car. Look at all these stacked stone walls, Rhonda.
They're amazing, and they're everywhere. Why do they stack the rocks? How do they get there?
Well, they're probably hundreds of years old, and the rocks come from the fields. When the original farmers were ploughing the fields, they would pull up rocks. Instead of tossing them to one side, they would stack them to form walls and boundaries for the fields.
That's amazing.
So these rocks are all found in the ground, right where they are.
Wow.
And stacked.
What a great use.
And they'll last for hundreds of years. But there is a castle in Castleton.
I would hope there's a castle.
It's up on the hill.
In Castleton. Oh, it's up there. You can barely see it through the trees. Oh, there. There it is.
Castleton is a picturesque village in the middle of Derbyshire. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this little stream here running through the middle of the village. We've got sheep and lambs over there, over the other side of this rock wall. Gorgeous, isn't it, Rhonda?
Yeah, really nice.
Look at all the plantings along the... It's beautiful. Yeah, and up there on the hill is Peveril Castle, overlooking Castleton. See, this duck is in the right place. It's not on the main road in the middle of town. It's in the water. You alright, duck? And one thing Castleton's famous for is, as well as a castle, are pubs. It's a tiny village, but there's quite a few good quality pubs in Castleton. There's the Bull's Head. On this side we've got the castle. The Castle Hotel. Free house. Let's have a little mooch up here. Oh, this is beautiful, eh? You got the pub beer garden and the castle up above with the blue skies behind it. That looks an old church. And what do you know? There's another pub.
Good thing we're doing a pub crawl in
wow.
this village.
That's 3 pubs within 1 minute of walking. This one's called the George. It's a nice old place. Bakewell's lovely. Bakewell's got more because it's larger.
Yeah.
But Castleton sure is pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Wow.
Every house is my colored rocks.
Every house
Bricks,
is...
rocks, whatever you want to call them.
Here's the centre of the village. There's the old cross, the old square, the middle of the village. Yeah. You know what, Rhonda? I think it's time for... What do I think?
A pint!
A pint in Castleton. I do. Yeah.
Of course you do.
It was a long drive to get here.
It's not me today.
No, but this village, I want to sit outside as well.
I do. If we go, I want to sit outside.
Sit outside and enjoy
Soak it up.
View of the castle.
Yeah.
That's a nice looking pub. Very, very traditional. And of course, in a village in England, you've got to have a tea room. So you can grab your high tea. I spot a table across the road, Rhonda, at the Bull's Head with our name on it. Right?
Of course you do.
I don't know why the Bull's Head, but I think we'll go there. Okay, we're sat outside the Bull on an outside table. Pint of cask beer. Rhonda's got a wine, and if you look just to the left, just down there, there is yet another pub. That's the Old Nag's Head. And I know around the corner there's another pub called the Old Cheshire Cheese. So pubs everywhere here. And there's the view of the castle that I wanted while I was having my pint. Cheers! This is the rear of the Bull's Head and the beer garden. How pretty is that? With a beautiful view across to the mountains. Sheep are mowing the grass. Castleton is also famous for Blue John, which is a semi-precious gemstone that is only mined around these parts, close to Castleton, and it's used to make jewellery. Yeah, every street you look down in Castleton village is just beautiful. And, to be honest, so are the pubs.
Burroughs Hold, private, the Forge.
Ah, there's a nice house back there.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Beautiful. What weather? We've really looked out on the weather today.
Yeah, we sure have. Look at that building. That little shed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
Ancient, isn't it? Ancient old shed.
How's this going?
Have to step down here. Oh, there's a little school. What a cool looking little school. Beautiful old building, eh, Rhonda? Look at the railings. The railings in front of the school. Wrought iron. Keep the kids inside there and don't let them escape.
We are just mooching around as we do.
Well, after Bakewell, I thought Castleton better be good to beat Bakewell for prettiness, attractiveness as a village. But I tell you, Castleton is absolutely beautiful little old village. And if you're in this area ever, as well as visiting Bakewell, come visit Castleton. It's well worth it.
I love these buildings. They are just, they're just so gorgeous. And every corner you turn is just, I love the poppies in front of the cars too, if you didn't see that. Totally an English thing. Maybe British, I'm not sure if Scotland and Ireland do it as well, but I love it. So respectful.
And we're at the far end of Castleton village. And just before you get out of the village is Ye Old Cheshire Cheese public house. So we are going to go in here because it's now getting towards dinner time and we are getting peckish again. Low ceiling. How low is the ceiling, Rhonda? Can you touch it?
Oh gosh.
It's really low, eh? Okay, here's dinner. Pint of Stone's beer, a Caesar salad, and a pizza to share. Nice. Rhonda, we're playing dominoes again.
Again.
It's your chance for revenge.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I can go with a 3 or a 6. What have I got?
What have you got?
I think I'll use this one. Oh, double 4. A 4 or a 3. Well, I'll take this last one. And I'll go there. A 1 or a 4.
1 or a 1.
I can't go.
And I'm out.
Oh.
I win. Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Game over.
Who won, Glen?
I'll let you say.
Victory.
That's 1 in London for me.
And 1 in
Derbyshire for you.
Derbyshire for me.